Hello, this is Andy with Fatheads, and I'm out on Keystone Lake. I've got my AR190 jet boat, Yamaha jet boat out here, and I'm going to be doing some performance upgrades to it. But today, what I'm trying to do is just get some baseline runs with it, just so I can make sure what I'm doing is getting the improvements that I want. So right now, I'm just going to go from dead still or pretty close to it. Once I hit these the no weight buoys, then I'm just going to floor it, see where I'm at, make a run, and then go back. I've got some other performance upgrades to do. I've got a power filter from RIVA Racing and a ribbon delete. I'm going to do those first, and then I'll got some other stuff coming. So anyway, about to hit the buoys, and we're going to see what happens. One more time from sitting still. They jump up too. Good idea where I started from. Now earlier in the day I come out and it was a little bit cooler, but the humidity was a little higher. But now the sun's out and it's a little warmer. I didn't get to 7,400 RPMs than I was earlier, so I did 36 miles an hour earlier in the day, but warmed up a little bit. So anyway, that's my first test run. I'm going to go back and put on the performance filter and the ribbon delete, and then we're going to come back out and see what that did. So I'm back at the shop now, and I'm not going to go into an in-depth installation process of these parts because the instructions that they send with it are very self-explanatory, very easy stuff to do, so no need to show a really in-depth process. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get this stuff installed, and then once I get it installed, we're going to take the boat back out on the water and we're going to do another test. So what I got this last time I took it out was about 7350, somewhere in there, RPMs, and then I did about 36 miles an hour. So what I did is I bought the power filter kit, which comes with the main filter and then the crankcase ventilation filter. Also, I bought a wear ring. I don't know if I'm going to get that installed. I thought I might have had an issue, was having some problems earlier in the week, but I think I got all that taken care of, so I don't think that was my issue. Okay. So I'm here in the engine bay, you know, plenty of room to work. What we're going to be doing is taking off this factory air system. Now when I did my test run, the only thing that I did is I did remove the filter. It wasn't because I wanted to get more gains out of it, is because my filter was actually had condensation. For whatever reason, I had condensation all over this whole engine bay, and my filter was soaking wet, and all I could get the boat to do was about 6,500 RPMs. And so with a guide that messaging back and forth, you know, suggested removing the filter. I removed the filter and found out it was wet. So, but anyway, very easy process. Like I said, we're just going to remove all the intake system, And then I got to remove the throttle body and get to the area where the ribbon delete, or the ribbon is, and then pull that out and put the delete in there. So shouldn't take me long. I'll be right back and I'll show you as I do the process. Alright, so I'm back out with the boat. I've got everything installed, the power filter and the ribbon delete. So I'm going to go out and make a quick pull just to see what that did. Again, my best RPM last time was like 7350, almost 7400, and then my best mile an hour was 36. So I'm just going to see if doing those two things, if that added anything. The filter, I'm going to say it didn't, because for one, I did just have I had the filter pulled out of mine because it was in bad shape. It just got wet. But as far as ribbon delete, I can see that picking up a little bit. Speaking with RIVA Racing, they said that I should see about 100, somewhere around 100 RPM difference with that. So, I mean, that's not a huge gain, but for as simple as it was, 45 minutes and I'm back on the water. So, I'm going to get out here by the buoys. I'm going to take off real quick and just see what it will do. Okay, we're back at the shop now, and what we did, we got about 75 on average, 7,500 RPMs out of it, and we gained 1 mile an hour. So we gained approximately 100 RPMs, 1 mile an hour. You might ask, you know, are you disappointed with that? No way, no shape, form am I. You know, I knew going into this process that the things that I'm doing are only going to be small gains on top end. So we're really going to see things down low and mid, you know, pulling tubes and stuff like that, but that's not what I'm after. I do want to try to hit some bigger top end speeds. I really like to get this boat in the 40s. So that's my goal, and I want to do it with this natural aspirated one. I'm not going to buy another boat to do it. I'm going to work with this boat to try to get it there. So we're going to be doing some other upgrades to it. The next one is I'll be doing a tune on it. So getting the tune from RIVA Racing, and so stay tuned and watch for that. And we're going to do the same thing, take it out, test it before and after. Really don't think I'll see a gain on top end when I put a tune in it. What we're planning on doing is taking the data that we get from the tune. I can send that data off to Jesus Garcia at RIVA Racing. He can look at it and see, hey, this is what we need to do. This is the pitch of a prop that we need to get. We're going to send that off. Have either get a twin impeller. I'll buy a new impeller and get it pitched correctly, and just keep tweaking this thing until we get it to it's at its best RPM, and that I can make the most mile an hour as I can. I do hope, I really want to do some research into cams and some other tweaks. Whatever kind of thing I can find to make this natural aspirated engine faster is what I want to do. Really wanted to do a free flow exhaust on it, so stay tuned. This is not done with it. I've got some cosmetic updates to do. We're doing C-deck and some other things, so stay tuned and see what we do with it.